Oldsmobile 98. Boy, do I like the big cars. It took me a while to realize that my calling in life was to drive big GM cars. Here's an Olds 98, 1964, last year of the X-Frame, before they went to the new for 65 car of the year, Pontiac, new for 65. They carried over some of the engines and they updated the suspension and frame, and GM did a beautiful job in 65. They carried over that basic frame design all the way into 1976. Maybe even into the Roadmaster. Could be a lot of the same frame designs or architecture. We're at the Lake George Car Show. I've got roofing to do. This car show's over, but a few stragglers are here, and I'm enjoying the sights. It's beautiful. Up on two wheels of this beautiful 64 Olds 98. Not two options. It's got power seat on the door, power windows, no power vents, no tilt, no air conditioning, no AM FM. I think it was the first year. It's got speed minder in the speedometer, vanity mirror, no tinted glass, just the windshield. Nice car, but you got to be careful when you're looking at these fancy cars, because sometimes they've got a little rust. I just looked at a beautiful 64 Imperial and it was rusty. 413. This one's got a beautiful custom-made exhaust. It's beautifully done. And GM had a great idea with the gas tank behind the differential between the trunk pan and the differential, but they let Ford use that and GM just got rid of it. Now this one has got some yucky rust. Year of manufacturer license plate. Gotta love it. But we'll look this car over carefully. Volkswagen 411, 412. I don't know my Volkswagens too well. The Beetle was a big success, but that one wasn't. Oldsmobile. Got a big piece of tin down the middle of the hood. My Olds doesn't have that. My 68. The Spear of Death. Oh, some of the trim's been massaged. You gotta be careful when you look at these fancy cars. This one's not for sale, but look it over here. And it looks like it's a little rusty. Nicely bent exhaust, nice floor pans. You're just looking around. The owner will come along and say, "What are you doing? Crawling around on your hands and knees." Uh-oh. Because we're looking for the tin worm. Yeah. This one needs a little work. The trim is so nice on this on the bottom, where they're usually all pitted like my 98. Look at that nice piece of trim. Buick had that too. Oh, is that cast and then it switches to stainless? Got a seam right there. Some of the trim's seen better days. Ding! Oh my. Who dinged the chrome and who put Bondo in the quarter panel? Well, the owner of this car is going to hate me, but you got to show it the way it is. Not too rusty underneath, but a little on the edges. You wonder when someone advertises a car like this, do they say it's a laser straight, show quality paint job? Are they aware of the slight defects? Look at that big piece of tin across the back. Pot metal, so it's all pitted. AMX. Go package. So she's a beauty, but if you're buying a car like this for big buckaroos, you gotta go look at them, because my buddy Spike Punk's got this beautiful 66 Olds 98 two-owner car. It's just so clean underneath. The paint's thin. And I've got this basically a one-owner Olds 98, and it's good in the pictures. We're gonna go wander around the car show and go get some supplies for work and head on back. Maverick Grabber. Cheap car. Was it better than a Nova? What's funny is they both had framed window glass. Isn't that interesting? I'm never much of a fan of a Ford, but 4-speed manual shift. No power brakes. Cheap car. This one's nicely done. 71, 72. Maverick Grabber. Yep. Those were the days. Grabber. I'll take my big old 98. I'm going to get one with no rust. 66 convertible. Loaded. Not rusted. I have such a good time at these car shows. Got to get to work though.